Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Chapel Chaos. I'm Haley, and this is another Christmas holiday themed video. Filmed on the same day, so I'm still getting rid of bronchitis. I'm wrapping some gifts and thought that I would have a chat with you guys about how we address and handle SC. So if your kids are in the room, this might not be a video for them to watch with you, but stay tuned for how we handle SC. All right, guys, like I mentioned, I am wrapping some gifts, so it's a little chaotic in here right now, but I figured this would be a good time to just chat. We're gonna wrap and chat about the big man, the big red man. The big man dressed in red, I guess, is better. And as we all know, we all believe and do things differently and have different traditions, and that is 100% okay. And the reason for the season is different for each family and each household, and how they celebrate is different, and each person has a different way of celebrating. I am a mom to 4 very young children. I have a 7-year-old daughter, a 6-year-old son, a 4-year-old daughter, and a 21-month-old daughter. Well, she'll be 21 months at Christmas. And then we have baby boy, baby 5 here. He's due March 1st of next year. And growing up, I personally never believed in SC. I grew up with my mom always making sure, that we knew where our gifts came from every year and who had to work hard to make that happen for us. I grew up without a lot of money. We did not have a lot of money, but we had incredible Christmases and really good Christmas traditions. So Christmas time, because we didn't get a lot of stuff throughout the rest of the year, holidays were always made to be a big deal. My mom was one of those that went above and beyond during the holiday season. And I think because of that and the fact that we did struggle a lot in my childhood, and it did take a lot for my parents to make sure that we had the great big holidays that we did have, is why we never believed in SC. And that has carried with me into adulthood to an extent. I had friends, of course, that believed in SC, and my mom always addressed it accordingly with me on how I should handle that. You know, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, you don't want to upset any other children, that kind of thing. And as I grew up and became an adult myself, my husband and I discussed how we were going to handle the SC situation. And we kind of do a mixture of things. My 2 older kids, my 7-year-old daughter and my 6-year-old son, they kind of teeter this line of believing in the big man and not. They know that mommy and daddy work really hard, and that's how the gifts get here. But they also really love the idea and the magic behind Christmas and Santa Claus and all the things, because they're kids and they have that imagination and active imagination. So they teeter a nice little line of kind of both. My 4-year-old, though she's never been told yes, Santa is real or no, Santa is not real, she 100% wholeheartedly believes that Santa Claus is real, and she loves him. She absolutely adores Santa. And because of this, she will randomly give the Santa Clauses in the mall, or we were at a trunk or treat and they had a Santa Claus table set up. She had to go give him a hug. She 100% wholeheartedly believes in Santa. And she's 4. So she also knows, though, that some of her gifts come from Mommy and Daddy because of how we choose to do things in our household. But they all love that magic of Christmas. My baby, she's not old enough to quite grasp the concept yet, so she doesn't really know one way or another. But my other ones, they have somewhat of an idea. So how we handle that in our house is Santa does not bring you anything large. He brings you some of your small gifts and your stockings. That's all Santa brings in our house. Why is that? Because as a child who grew up without a lot of money, it was always really hard, even though I knew my mom was doing her best, going back to school or going to church or going anywhere and hearing about, oh, well, this person got the nicest, newest this or the brand name that. And being picked on for not getting those things or having that sort of Christmas was very challenging for me. So I decided that and you would see kids get upset because Santa brought so-and-so this nice new bike and this other person got a coloring book from Santa. I didn't want my kids to be those kids. So in our house, Santa brings some small gifts in our stockings. Our stockings never have anything extravagant in it. If you saw my stocking video, which I will link below, then that's pretty consistent yearly of what is in our stockings. So this year, Santa is bringing, which I've shown all this in my what my kids got for Christmas video, but he's bringing the kids squishies for my son and all of my kids. Santa brought the squishies. Santa brought 2 books, and Santa is bringing a how to draw book for my son, for my 6-year-old son. For my baby, Santa brought some books, her squishy, and her hat and gloves. For my 4-year-old, Santa brought her hat and gloves, her squishy, and her book set. And for my, oh goodness, if I can grab it. For my older child, Santa brought her squishy, her ocean activity books, and her how to draw book. Santa keeps it simple here. We do, because my kids love the magic of the season, like I mentioned, we do the Elf on the Shelf. So I will go over how we do that as well, because we do it a little different than a lot of people do, and it's very controversial. Everything that surrounds the holiday season to me seems like it's controversial. Some people get upset about things. Santa's wrapping paper is different from Mommy's wrapping paper. All the things. So that's how we differentiate Santa. He brings little things. Mommy and Daddy work hard for the rest of it. My older ones are getting out of that age, but I do have one that is very wholeheartedly a believer. So we kind of do things both ways around here, and that's how we address SC. So stay tuned for more Christmas themed videos because there's more coming. I have a Christmas books video, a Christmas in our homeschool video, stuff talking about Elf on the Shelf and Christmas traditions. So just stay tuned and hang out with me, guys. And I hope that you found this helpful in case it was something you were struggling with, or maybe it just gives you a different look on how somebody else handles Santa. Bye, guys.